let it make some. So we're going to be sitting here for just a minute while that's making that. Here, and while we get a few more so we can go elsewhere and continue building. And then we'll just kind of let this planet just kind of start saturating everything while we go gather some more resources and figure out why our coal is not being delivered the way we want it to be delivered. We'll probably need to set up some few things, and then of course we'll also go and continue building out our science and getting that situated properly as well. So, yeah. And this is, if you ever want to experience vaguely of what it's like being an IT technician, this is what you do. You start something and then you wait. You wait until it either completes, it errors out, or it completes with errors. It's one of those three. It's not always the same thing, and sometimes you'll see it multiple times as you're doing something. It will complete with errors, or it will, like, if everything's hunky-dory, which is rare, it just completes and you have no problems. Kind of like this right here. Like when we're waiting for this, for the PLS here. The Planetary Logistics Station. We've already put in everything that is required and it just completed. Completing with errors shows that it showed that it did a few of them, but it ran out of, in this case it ran out of processors, because the processors weren't able to be requested. Nothing we could do about that there other than manually remove those over, but we needed to produce more. So one of those things where it took time. But yeah, now you know what being a technician is, kind of vaguely. So you put in information or you start a process and you have to wait for that process to complete. Sometimes those processes can take days. Especially if there's a bunch of other things to be done at the same time. And we'll just grab 20, so we'll wait for another 3 of these to be made. And then we'll move on from there. We need to build some of these, which means we need these. So we need turbines. So we need to be able to make this. So we need 2 of those. It's 10, so 20. How much do we have? 10 and 5. Okay, so if we come here, if we grab 20 of those, which means we can build 4 of these, which means we can build 2 of these. Well, so long as I grab more of those anyway. Complete. So if we build those 2, we can go put them in our other ILS and should be able to grab more resources, because I think that's what our problem is over here, is that it's being delivered to and not grabbing for. That's exactly what our problem was. Okay, brilliant. That has now been somewhat fixed. That should fix our proliferation issues. That's for darn sure. Probably another 9. We'll just build another 2 here. Of course I got distracted. We only want 3. So we have an even 20. There we go.
Replication complete.
And that's going to grab a whole bunch. That's going to be helpful. To a point anyway. Let's go drop this titanium off because we don't need it. Actually, you know what? No, let's go ahead and let's just make it ourselves. We'll just make it all. That way we have it if we need it. Doesn't hurt. So we're waiting on these pieces here
Replication complete.
to build more of our stations, or our logistics distributor. Our LDs. I'm going to call these LDs from now on. For logistics distributor. Just be helpful. Actually, let's go see if I can get a couple. Oh no, it's not worth it. We'll just let it build on its own slowly. In the meantime, let us go back. Did I grab the right planet though? That's the question. No, I did not. I grabbed the gas giant. That would be kind of useless for us to go to at the moment. And there we go, touchdown. Touchdown to the planet. Alrighty, so let's take a look at here, and we're going to continue building. Where is, so first things first, we're gonna go grab some more platforms. Which are right here.
Flight mode.
Let's just grab all of them. Because we'll use them all. Our next step, after we've increased this a little bit, is go and get more titanium being pulled.
Flight mode.
Because we're not filling up enough at the moment. Which is to be expected. Somewhat.
Flight mode.
These have been slowly filling up, so that's always good. But now let us build this piece here. We're only going to worry down to here for now. Ah, we're out. Okay, so we're going to wait for that. So while we're doing that, we need more resources coming in. So we're going to head over to the other planet. Just as soon as we grab some more stuff from our little mall here. Considering the other mall isn't quite fully set up. I'm going to grab all the miners. We're going to grab more of those. And we're just going to keep grabbing as needed. That's kind of all we need, at least at the moment, that I can think of. Yes, that's all we need at the moment. That we're just going to store there. The same thing. As we're not using them at the moment.
Flight mode.
Same there. Ah. We're missing one. There we go. Just put that in place and be done. There we go. Now to the other planet. This one.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
And touchdown.
Flight mode.
Oh no, this is definitely where you'd find fire ice. Never mind. This type of biome.
Flight mode.
Iron, silicon, coal. So we've got iron, copper, silicon, titanium, obviously, stone, and coal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And water, technically. We're not worried about the water. 7 with the fire ice. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Demand, demand, and demand. And then the rest will need to be grabbed later, when we have another ILS here.
Flight mode.
So we're not shy on resources coming in, they're just slow. It's because of distance. Which is unfortunate. Okay, let's figure out spots where we want to place our PLSs, which can only take in 4 resources at a time. Well, 4 types of resources. It can take in 12 different feeds at the same time, but it can only handle a third of that in actually sending it out. So we will do that. We need a lot more of these, which means we need a lot more copper. But we'll grab that here in a minute because we can smelt the copper ourselves. Let's put one. We've got iron here. Stone. So we have stone, 2, 3, 4. So right here. This is a good section right here. We'll put that ILS about right there.
Flight mode.
Say about right here. And that should be fine. And this is going to be iron, copper, stone, and titanium. And it's going to supply all of it. Let's do that. What am I doing wrong? Not doing anything wrong. I just need to do it. Alrighty. And some more of the same, tapping all the resources. That there. That to there. That there, and that there. And then of course power. Where
Flight mode.
have I put the power lines? over this side. Okay. And we'll just drag the power all the way across, and then from here we'll start grabbing everything.
Flight mode.
And there we go. Now the next iron. Yeah.
Flight mode.
So if we do that, probably just have this go all the way down here. And yay, bunch of resources. And then just have this come down here. And directly in. And then of course the power needs to come from this one. All the way like that. And there we go. Now we have iron being supplied. And same thing with the titanium. Get the titanium all the way around. And then put that down. Get the titanium situated.
Flight mode.
And there you go, titanium's taken care of. Or at least that titanium patch. Now it's on to this titanium patch. Like so. And we'll grab all of that. Just like so. And then this one will come up. It's connected to which one? There. And then just straight across. And then of course power. Connect that here, connect that there. Connect it here. And there. And there. And there we go. Titanium acquired. And now we've got this small little copper patch.
Flight mode. Mineral depleted. Flight mode.
And of course power. It's nifty, rather than trying to force your way around things, you can literally just power through them, even if it takes a little bit of time.
And there we go. Copper has been put in place.
Flight mode.
And now the last one in this area, zone, if you want to call it, is stone. Stone we don't use very much of, at least right now. Yet it is also the most plentiful item in the solar system. Which is both obnoxious and understandable. It's like, it makes sense. I hate that it makes sense. Type scenario. And then of course we'll just grab power from here.
Flight mode.
And there we go. Now stone is being fixated.
Flight mode.
And we go from there. Alrighty. I don't think you want to see me do add all of the resources. Well, add all of our resources to our resource pool to be pulled. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. I don't know what possessed me to do it on camera as much as I have. But we're going to do that, or I'm going to do that and get the rest of the resources on the planets kind of situated and tapped and go from there. So I will see you in the next video.